Let me lead you a verse. Huh? No, my...
Share my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Make yourselves at home. Hey.
Witness the power of Gua. Huh? Rain.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty. Your penance is due. Guilty.
Stand with me! Out of my way! Rain outlines your fate.
Grow, grow, grow.
Solidify.
Busted.
Order guide you.
Fire hazard.
This is order. Gather.
This! Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Stabilize.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Order guide you.
The fuse is lit.
Gather.
Our bond is strong. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Ring cutter. Huh? No, my soul.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stay condemned. Guilty.
Stand with me. I see everything.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outline.
I'll settle this. Grow, grow, grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Our bond is strong.
Everyone hold hands.
Not good. Stand with me. Ring cutter. Body and...
Committed to memory.
Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned.
Finally, the
Solidify.
target practice.
Burst forth.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
I will have order. Feel this ancient power.
Fire hazard.
Looks like I didn't get too far. Stabilize.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Order guide you. Solidify. Moment of birth.
Time for a lecture.
such a self-obsessed. Ugh, it's you. The uncultured swine of the Nilut Pala Cup.
Hey, you potty mouth! What's your
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke. You make a mockery of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all, the mighty Henia.
greatest beast tamer of all?
You keep telling yourself that.
Let's finish this with a water balloon meteor strike!
Storm their front line and take them down! Hey! No backing down! We fight to the end! No!
Well,
Traveler, Paimon,
that's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
I heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two Blades, but
It's just that...
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him make me yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions about what she's like. Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends.
Right! You have the right mindset.
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves.
All right, time to see who's the strongest fungi.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I...
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence we...
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me, too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semi-finals. I've barely had... I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously. I'm up...
Yeah, who knew it'd get to this point?
Look on the bright side. Maybe Miko, but that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Grow.
I'm feeling nervous. You don't...
Well then, prepare for battle,
Twirly, quick! Do the thing! The wind vortex!
Use your happy, clappy water balloon, Smogglehead! Definitely.
Hang in there, Twirly. You can still do this. Oh, shoot, but you and the gang put on the best show. I thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang.
You did really well too, you know? Felt like we were one wrong move. Just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's... Huh? It's over already? And why is the...
Your match is over too? You took your time.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals.
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzop to be beaten by Hania.
What? You think this is funny?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this, from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look for...
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who's...
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean, Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she does care about Pyro 1, but she didn't mean to show it...
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her. You, my little friend.
But Hania's long gone now!
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly start doubting herself. The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I first met the...
Good point! It was when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's... Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight!
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the...
That's true. And if I said something that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you...
Well, what are you waiting for, little one? Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Committed to memory. Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyro 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
How did you find me here?
We followed Pyro 1's tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyro 1?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me. The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart, kind, and believe the best in things. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. These are my ancestors' records. They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest. There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time, and it certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading it to me.
So, that's what happened. Oh, no. Yeah. And anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament all the more meaningful?
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the wisdom orb. But every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new wisdom orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature temporarily. On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already. If you've got a sensitive constitution and you start using a wisdom orb...
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot like...
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia cares about is his precious research. He just wants... Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invests... I don't trust either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired mercenary. All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight... I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going to beat you, and then there will be nothing you can do to stop. This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it, because come the day of the final, I'm going to It's time to say goodbye to the past.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be... These look like research notes. Guess who? This section looks... Wait, some of these look familiar though. Oh, that's right. We saw them on the duck. All right, let's put them side by side. Go through... capturing device and a withering potion. So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. And then the researchers built that device to try and capture the angry fungi. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version of the withering potion, and he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big... Why is Kautilya so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway? We gotta warn Elhingen. As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral... Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter! Huh? Since when? Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? See? Hania was wrong after all. The fungi aren't gonna lose control. Oh, Hania did make one good point, though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the... Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah, it's a We still have some time before the final. Should we report Kautilya to the academia? True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Hania and knock some sense into her. Then we should get Elhingen to help us... This may hurt a little. Ready? Today's the big day! The Neelix Paula Cup Final! We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Kautilya!
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilut Pala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all. Hania or the Travel... If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will...
Huh. Kautilya isn't here today. Oh, this is our... Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected. The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You holding off on reporting Kautilya to the academia seems like a sensibly cautious decision at this stage. Who's to say if Kautilya, or indeed anyone else for that matter, is really who they appear to be?
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for with Elhingen's ultimate trial. How are we gonna get through to Hania, though?
The answer should be quite obvious by now, sure. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her stubborn act.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio and with your powers combined, winning the...
The day has finally arrived. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to but it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
Yeah! When we said Bongo Head and Buddies into action...
Time to show you how a real beast tamer...
We have no choice. Let's use to electrify water bubble!
It's time. Torch them all! Don't worry, Pyro One. They're about to reach their limit. When the Pyro One, why did you hold back?
Don't blame Pyro One, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro One got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro One or any of your other... When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you...
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. But that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason, but after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side. Not as your pawns, and certainly not as your enemy. Please, learn to trust
Enough! Don't patronize me, in case...
Alright, use Super Splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Pyro One, release the explosion! Give it your all, Pyro One! Show them what you're truly made of! I failed. Just you two. You were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
Hania, as we agreed, but let's put that aside for now. Can we bring...
Pyro One?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, we looked through your notebook that day you, and it cleared up wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how close. However, by making constant improvements to the wisdom orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi...
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro One. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you. That's right. You'll see things differently.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies as well as a show.
Alhingen? What are you doing?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. Come now, Traveler, Paimon.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this turn.
Not far off. You're right about Cautilia's motivations. This started when he discovered a promising use for a so I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch like yourself to take the bait so eagerly.
So, now Paimon's mad.
Oh, look at you!
Whirly, whirly. Blitzara, Pyro One. What's going on?
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control.
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people to capture fungi.
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament a few times, build up an army of fungi living amongst the people. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of you, will but now, getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the fungi. Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament in the name of...
You selfish... Paimon's are just about it. But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies won't...
Take your time. Pit fungi against fungi and warriors against warriors. I want the Traveler. I accept that our actions thus far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the Traveler the...
Go ahead, use your something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up! Go ahead, are you okay?
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the Traveler? Is Cautilia's device
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate with their owner as effectively as any other animal. The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers, and the bond they now share, have grown...
Yai, Miko! You broke the domain sealing spell?
please. You thought your crude replicas could keep me out? You appear to have woefully underestimated who you're dealing with, not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Elhingen, so this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the
Come on, Miss Yai.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed by the design. Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh?
Look, is this the moment Miss Yai said we would twirly whirly? I believe in you. Take this crook down.
The backdoor command is wearing off!
Still doubting what your heart tells. You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now that it's no—
Pyro 1. I'm sorry. Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fun— Shame on you, Elhingen! You're about—
Hold the line! And keep your heads!
Crisp.
Victory is within our grasp! Fine, go ahead. Use water bomb of final judgment!
I have miscalculated. Preserved. Roasted fry. Roasted descent. Chill to the bone. This now. Cooked, you'll get frostbite. Now you're not going anywhere.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That's let's move.
Roasted descent.
You can't run.
Get in the way.
I see through you.
It's
Don't
time.
be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Frozen food.
You can't run. Well, this one's well done. Roasted fry.
Chill to the
Don't be
bone.
a killjoy. We've only just begun. This one's well done. You can't run. Well, neither can I. Roasted fry. Miscalculated. This one's well done.
2.
You need to hurry up. Roasted. An unfortunate fault.
Beaten by a few measly funk.
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody within Sumeru's borders. Is that not the case for you? Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the tournament.
Ah, cryptic. Well, no time to— You're from the Corps of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too! He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were! Lucky we had some backup!
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone.
You might think this is over, but you haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait! Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so... Is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence...
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking El Jingue from now on. Everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a
Huh? We didn't get to say anything!
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome. Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against El Jingue.
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without... I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure you said some pretty scary things. Wait, actually... Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with. Ahem. Oh, this is Paimon's. Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this now. They may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo-woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our... So, For the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying... And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off of... So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, let's battle it out all over again!
Oh,
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Henia. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. Okay.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasure.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just anyway, let's spend some final committed to memory. Traveler, Bongohead, it's time for us to meet up with everyone in Port Ormos. Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go...
Traveler, Paimon, Bongohead, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the stars from a different perspective. Oh, I even managed to make some progress with my paper. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I used flour or something, it got in the air and gave me a coughing fit. But after all that, I still haven't figured out what Twirly Whirly likes. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi. Oh, I should mention that in my letter and get someone to ask a senior Immorta scholar.
Hyman's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life. You really go the extra mile for your shroom buddies.
I think I might have overexerted myself, though. I'm flagging hard. Let's go see Missy Eye before I crash.
Oh? You're early.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you never...
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Not only did we gain invaluable Yes, I think I might ask Soka to ditch her original characters and just make you the protagonists in her next novel.
True. It all makes sense now. You dropped so many... Why didn't you expose Alhingen right away, though? Why wait for things to escalate?
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this. And I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm. But you offered something even better. Companionship. From a certain point of view, it seems fitting that Alhingen, the one person who could barely keep the word master from his lips, met his downfall at your hand. Of course, considering what he's capable of, I'm sure he'll have his ways of continuing.
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future...
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. Remember to take good care of it. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on.
Hurry up! Mora waits for no one. Does this mean you're investing? Huh?
Let's go. Time is again.
Hello, all. Right on. I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy. That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved it was when we first met, if I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi and allowed myself to truly...
I'm so glad, Hania.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name...
I will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide.
I guess it's one twirly-whirly. Be a good...
But Zara, Miko will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.